Hey, what's up? It's Jesse. It's Virtual Machines Part 2 and Virtual Machines Part 2. So I'm going to, before we start on the virtual machines, and I got some news to deliver. Okay, the blessing of the Lord. My girlfriend and I are pregnant. She's pregnant. We took 2 pregnancy tests, and they're both pregnant. I even bought 4. She's like, no, I'm pregnant. And so we got to take 2 of them back. So, and it's just kind of interesting because yesterday, when I left my house in the evening after crushing that pussy at work, I go to get my girlfriend. She said, oh, I'm hungry. We just go get something to eat. Come back to my house. Next morning, I have a kid on the way. Okay? I'm Jesse Tree. My friend asked me, how do you feel? I'm like, honestly, I feel Jesse Tree. And then my mom told me this morning that I've always wanted kids. I didn't know that. So I'll have a conversation about her. But wow, what a turn of events this has been. And so I'll be a good public use case for an example of the power of good. And how right now my chest plate of righteousness is being trained. And because my boots of peace are pretty good, my belt of truth is tight, and just have to get some experience on my chest plate of righteousness, and that's makes up the armor of God, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And so what's that saying about life is about 90% about how you adapt to what happens to you, right? Who you become after certain events is going to make up the fate of the rest of your destiny. You got guys like me. I'm the guide, right? You're the hero. I'm the guide. I'm just kind of telling my story for guiding my path. So, right on. So we just got to get this revenue thing started up, and we're ready to honky tonk. So virtual machines. So this is going deep now. So now this is what makes me great. This makes me special. This is what makes me unique. I have the fortitude just ingrained in me out of utter survival. It's not ego. To thrive in tense situations. So I have the discipline to switch my mind and completely focus. I have a whole other skill set that takes mad years, like skills to do what I'm doing. And anyone can do what I'm doing. Every time you dissect every little thing that I do, you can dissect it to, oh, that wasn't that hard, that wasn't hard. But you're looking at me who I can do multiple different things, right? And so today we're working on virtualization. And now I think we got our first virtual machine up. It's for one of our contractors. So, yeah, before I give him SSH access, I want to make sure that I can back up the virtual machine in the first place. Because if I can't back up this virtual machine, then I ain't doing that, man. Because this software needs to be backed up in a timely manner. I thought I had it all backed up, so I got to see what I didn't get or what I lost. We'll see. We'll see what happens. A little bit of work that's got to get done there. And so that's why I like to go to the park, do these hour podcasts, tell all my stuff on Snapchat. And, yeah, because you got to speak up, man. And speaking is healing, right? And the words you say come out of your mouth is, again, the reality you're going to create. Certain things you do and do not say. And Clan McDougall. So, virtual machines. We'll see how this goes. Yes, the sweat equity. That's important in relationships for me, man. Took Trevor Gordon 3 years to show his true self the second he could. That's disgusting. You will be sorted out. That's one thing I know for sure. And the reason why I talk so confident and honky-tonk like this is I can dust 9 out of 10 men physically. It's not a threat. It's just at some point there's some like enough of the bullshit. All right, some crimes need to be, some acts need to be punished, or the public takes over. So my situation is a matter of public interest. Yeah, so I am definitely looking for some lawyers to bring into the client for protection and offer support and make some money. So, or I could phrase it as I'm interviewing lawyers who've got some money to be made here, who wants to make some money. Let's talk. I like that way better. And I'm actually seeing in society, like that's needed. That leadership is needed, because if it's not, I don't know. I'm thinking of the infinity loop right now. It creates the loop, yeah, completes the loop. Okay. Virtual machines. So yeah, every one of you guys, I made your own custom machine for your hero on your internet journey, like your growth and development of your life, bro. Results are this way. And there's certain things you got. It doesn't really matter if you like it or not. You just do it because you know truth is this way. Results are this way, right? And your ignorance doesn't blind you. Your ignorance makes you curious. You're like, oh yes, I'm ignorant. Please indulge me. I would be honored to have all your knowledge and your blessing. That's the way I've been that way my entire life, just by nature. So I don't really know the other way, like where people are mean to one another and betrayal. But I do, but on a professional fighting level, I will, dude, kick you in the dick, bro. Prefer to take things physical. And now that we're blessed with mini powerhouse coming to the tribe, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be colorful, right? So I think where I'm getting blessed in life is I'm gonna have a lifestyle I want. Me and my woman at home with her kid, and me making cake on the PC, not me, P. And this woman doesn't think I'm a loser. She knows I'm the man, because I make money come in from one screen to the other, and that other is her bank account. That's all she cares about, right? And all I care about is making sure our infrastructure is secure. And right now, we got to find out these virtual machines backing them up. So I got log into the computer, the production server I'm on right now. It's Commander McDougal. Like, that's pretty sweet. So, oh, right. This is exciting. Oh, this is really exciting, guys. I see why I did a podcast here. I've got my static IPs I'm going to assign to each virtual machine. And I did the first one successfully. So I've got 2 machines running right now from one computer. And I'm going to set up one, let's see here. 5 more. So we do the Star of David. Yes. Level 5. Oh, wow. This is so fun. Yeah, so network engineer is a term I would be good at. Like that would be me. Architect. Okay, so we've got that one good. So, no, I should not ask him. I should find the answer myself. So we're going to go to Virt Manager. That's, yeah, Virtual Machine Manager. I like my setup here though, dude. Up in the mountains, got the air. It's really good for me. Vita's water down by the ocean. I'm missing that earth. Okay, let me check one more resource before I do my own research and development, because I asked my tribe, my scattered tribe, all over the internet. No, I want to get off of social media. So, yeah. So, he didn't read. Okay, whatever. Yeah, because the screens you look at basically determine how much money you're going to make at the end of the day. So, we all have the same amount of time. Our energy levels are different. Our skills and talents are different. But we all can make money in harmonious relationships. With peace, power, joy, not have to fucking have sex with one another behind each other's backs. It's fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Well, oh yeah, I see. Windows is totally different. Well, not totally different. It's called a snapshot backup. Okay, it looks like a pretty fun article, so This is something I want to get one of the troops to do going forward. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, it takes me too long and get someone else to do it. A friend just said, "Wow, yeah," because with having a baby, we actually took a Plan B and still survived, man. Oh, strong egg, strong sperm. And that's what's what. So it's pretty sweet. My friend just texted me that. Strong eggs and sperm. And then she's all like pushing me, like, go down to the thing to get married or whatever, just because of the way her culture is. Like, she's traditionally Persian and she doesn't, it's like shunned upon to have a child without being married. So I'm like, okay. Okay, so make use of Vert Manager's snapshot tool. Okay, so then now here, virtual machine, redirect USB device, mic, great. You see, so I've been doing Linux for 8 years now, 5 years full time, and I feel like I'm just getting good at it. To the point where I can run my business and host like the most secure data on earth, right? And negotiate that in a boardroom because my financial expertise, right? Oh, it's gonna be fun. I don't know how this turns out. But here's what I do know. So the good news is adapting. And when I talk about the coyote, the world's most successful predator, because the humans couldn't eradicate them. They tried to. The coyotes just kept surviving. And so the humans had to give up trying to kill coyotes, but they almost killed the wolves. So what makes it the difference between a wolf and a coyote? The difference is the coyote has the ability to adapt into these subtle, small changes, right? And me knowing multiple mixed martial arts at the level I do, and with what I have, I just learned to flow, right? And you just kind of let go what's not serving you and embrace what is, and boom, that's how you ascend, man. And it's the way, like, I'm going to live longer than some people, most people in my generation, with God's blessing, which clearly is here. There's no doubt about it. It's like, so when I say God, I can define that objective standpoint. It's where it turns into an energy conversation. From an energy conversation, just kind of my way that I do it is I sort people through earth, air, wind, or fire. through astrology. It's a bit of a hack and whatever, but it's the way to sort data and build people who are engaging in emails that I'm sending to them because I have some relatable point to them. And now astrology isn't the only thing to the puzzle, right? That's one piece, that's one tool of the devil. But using it for good is how you make the Jesse tree of peace versus being a pig and an evil person. And there's a difference. And one thing I've seen in my last 10 years is like when I show people how to use Linux stuff and do shit, they start hacking right away. And I totally see where that comes from because the machines are like, you're playing to like hack and slash and kill and whatever on computer screens, right, with all the video games. And that's cool and stuff, but it's not really, I'm talking about like making money, right? So I'm not playing a video game. I'm talking about making money. And so coming from Windows to Linux, oh man, I learned the hard way, guys. Because I was like slashing and chopping and thinking, doing yada yada, boom, I'm down 33 days, right? Production time. Down 33 days, production time. For a one command on the command line, like 11 letters. 11 letters. So, the good news is I got to go through the disaster recovery plan and do a complete SWOT analysis. That's what I'm doing right now. Doing a SWOT analysis on your disaster recovery plan. Apologies for throat clearing there. So I guess we're going to wrap it up here. I guess I got to make a snapshot of the virtual machine. And once I do that on the virtual machine, then we have a backup of that virtual machine. Shoot, yeah. So I got like testing time, man. Testing. These tests have to be done, and yeah, that's what I've said to people. If they want it to go faster, all the things I'm talking about, is you got to put in money, or you got to come here and complete acts of service. But so many people are just misers. I come from misers, people of scarcity and just greed and just tree view mindset. But all my 20s, I was with like white hat corporates, AAAs, right? Okay. That's what it is then. Perfect. Yeah, so another high priority task too, guys, is I'm going to get streaming here, definitely not just on Twitch or all my stations at once. I'm just going to stream 24/7 from what I'm doing here on the machines, right? Just lead by example. And because for me, I don't care about showing tricks to people and stuff. I'm more about altruism. I'm an altruist. I want the freedom and the power and the knowledge to be out here. Like the shit I'm talking about, dude, stuff I'm doing on computers is fucking nuts. This is the way of the future. Like this is the way to stay future proof. Right? If you ever want to, I don't know, that's just what I see. Technology, boom. I've always been like, bring it in there, bro. So, got to make a snapshot, and then we've got to send off this email. And then we want to put these IPs, build 5 more machines. And then what I do need money for, I need 10 grand from GoDaddy no, not 10 grand. 10 grand, I think, from, so people can buy the domains from Orca Computers. Like, do you have a domain? Yes or no? Which domain do you want? Bang, buy that one. Quick, efficient, right? So you can assemble your own machine together or whatever. No, I'm not sure how it'll all roll out, just one step at a time. And it'll all reveal itself to me. But I do want to say for the record, it is true. Yesterday, I left the house after work. I had a really good work day. Go get my girlfriend, go get something to eat, whatever. I come home this morning. Now I have a baby on the way. Okay, so that's what life does to you, man. Life happens, man. So I'm like, Jesse Tree? It's just such a wild story. And if I recover this data off this hard drive here from the European Muay Thai Championship, see where I'm ready to go make a deal here, make some money. So the good news is like I don't know, man, just build an honest network. Okay. Well, have a great day, guys. It was a pleasure sharing this energy with you. And so, yeah, Hoped in Media. You want to make some money? You want to be an affiliate? We got Hoped in Media. So Hoped in Media is one feature of the Orca Computers. We should just make it one. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll change that. So in the Orca Computer, you'll be able to get links or make your own magic links. Oh, that's pretty wild. So you can get magic links, and those are magic links is where you go out on the internet and promote it, right? And I'm the host, man. Like, I'm the guide. I'm not you have to build your business and build your digital utopia. You gotta maintain your machine, your land, right? I got 25 of my own that I'm doing, right? And I can't show you my tricks unless I want you to use them against me, which I don't. But yeah, I have a virtual machine, man, with like lightning speed web hosting, email, SMS, trip campaign autoresponder, automated backups already done for you. Infinite web pages, infinite lists, infinite sends. There's just one rule, and this rule shall not be broken, and it just can't, because I've designed the game this way. And so this payoff I'm going through, the way I've chosen to invest my time, my energy, the payoff's coming now 5 years later into the Star of David and Jesse Tree. It's the sheriff's here, man. I don't fuck around. I never did fuck around. But this is wild, guys. The stuff I'm doing is absolutely wild. Like, you gotta, like, I keep reminding myself, this is the first time humans have ever been able to use these tools like this. Right? So, that's what I'm just saying. Let's honky tonk.